Folded it for no reason, just kept my hands busy. One square left from the table next to the melted ice drink. Didn't really need it, still tore it into two. Been doing little things slowly the whole night through. Used a piece to wipe the lid, even though it looked clean. Wrapped it around my earbud case so it wouldn't scratch inside my bag. The corner got soft from my fingers while I kept folding lines into it. Someone pulled a chair back loudly, then everything went quiet again. There was sauce on the tray, I wiped around it twice. Not because it bothered me, just didn't feel like leaving yet. Outside the window, a bus stop for nobody. Doors opened anyway, then closed after a few seconds. Folded it for no reason, made smaller squares again. One hand around the paper cup, one foot tapping near the chair leg. Didn't really think about much, didn't really need to tonight. The cashier changed the playlist, but I barely noticed the song. Used another piece to clean a spot on my phone screen, and folded the rest carefully and left it near the receipt. There's a tiny stain on the table, shaped like a cloud somehow. I kept tracing around it while people walked back outside. A scooter passed too fast, water moved near the curb. Someone in a gray hoodie stood under the crossing light. I checked the time once, then forgot it right away. The drink already tasted warm, but I kept sipping it anyway. It's strange what stays in your hands when nothing's really happening. Paper folds, cup brings small sounds from nearby tables. I looked at the same square, like it meant something for a second, and folded it one last time and put it in my pocket. Folded it for no reason, all the edges turned soft. Street lights moving on the glass while the shop stayed half empty. Still brought it home somehow. Just one square of paper, used for everything tonight. Different under my room, light looked fine before I got home. Kept touching the front part like that was gonna help at all. The photo on my phone still looks better somehow. I turned the mirror sideways for no real reason now. Showed him the picture twice, said something close to this. He nodded really quickly, then clipped the cape behind my neck. Couldn't tell much at the salon with all those bright white lights. It only started feeling weird inside the elevator home. One side keeps flipping outward near the end above my ear. I sprayed a little water on it, made it sit worse somehow. Opened the camera app, then closed it after 2 seconds. Walked past the bathroom mirror slower than usual tonight. Different under my room, light not bad enough to complain, just strange enough to notice every time I see the glass. Kept pushing down my bangs while waiting for the kettle. Even the shadow on the wall looked unfamiliar somehow. The floor near my bed still has little cut hairs on it. Guess they fell from my hoodie when I took it off earlier. tried parting it differently, left side, then middle again. Nothing really fixed it, just changed what looked off. My friend sent looks good with no punctuation after it. I stared at that message longer than I needed to. Outside, a scooter passed through the wet street below. I checked the mirror once more before turning my room light off. Funny how something small can follow you around all evening. Every window reflection, every dark phone screen. It'll probably look normal in like 3 days anyway. Still standing in front of mirrors like I'm waiting for something to change. Different under my room, light kept fixing it absent-mindedly. The picture I showed at first doesn't even look that good now. One side still won't stay down, even after all this time. I turn the mirror sideways again before going to sleep. Same shoes, same direction, cross the street at the same time. Gray hoodie, black headphones, looked away when her eyes almost lined up. I slowed down near the corner, you slowed down too somehow. Felt too weird to laugh about, so I just kept walking. First noticed at the crosswalk, waiting under the red sign. Same color on the sleeve, same scuffed soles near the front. You checked your phone for a second, I did the same right after. Not because I had a message, just needed somewhere else to look. The light changed without sound, cars rolled past slowly. We both stepped forward late, like neither of us noticed. Outside the convenience store, the automatic door opened twice. I grabbed a drink I didn't want, just stay near the fridge longer. Same shoes, same direction, every turn matched somehow. I almost crossed the street early, then changed my mind again. Your reflection in the window kept appearing beside mine. Felt like some quiet joke nobody else could see tonight. You stopped near the bus stop map, pretending to read something. I tied my laces slowly, even though they weren't loose. Someone rode past on a bike, music leaking from their pocket. For a second we both looked up, then back down at the sidewalk. The sleeve on your hoodie had a little loose thread hanging. Mine did too, near the wrist. I noticed that, looked away. We reached the same crossing again, stood 2 feet apart. The wind pushed both our jackets at exactly the same time. Funny how small things start feeling planned after a while. Same pace, same turn, same waiting at every signal. I thought about walking faster, just to break the pattern once. Instead I stopped at the vending machine, and you stopped there too. Same shoes, same direction, still thinking about it now. Never learned your name, never even heard your voice. The light turned green above us, we kept walking without speaking. 2 people dressed the same, heading nowhere different tonight. Wet roads, clear sky, sunlight stuck on the sidewalk. Small drops still falling, while everyone walks like normal. Hoodie sleeves getting darker near the edges again. I checked the weather this morning, guess it changed halfway through. There was water on the bus seat, right next to the window side. I wiped it with my hand first, then sat there anyway. Someone closed their umbrella while crossing at the light. Mine stayed half open because the rain kept changing its mind. The air smelled clean for once, even near the main road. Cars moved slower through puddles without splashing that much today. A shoe print stayed behind me for half a block or more, then disappeared somewhere between dry parts of the pavement. Wet roads, clear sky, everything looked brighter somehow. Store signs reflecting softly under the afternoon light. Tiny drops on my screen, making the text hard to read. I put my phone away before the next crossing changed. Outside the convenience store, someone shook rain from their jacket. The automatic door opened, letting cold air onto the street. I bought a drink I didn't need, mostly to wait inside longer. By the time I walked back out, the sky looked almost blue again. A bike rolled through a puddle without making much sound. Water moved around the curb and settled almost instantly. My shoelace came undone right where the sidewalk dipped. I tied it near the railing, watching drops slide off the metal. Funny kind of weather where nothing fully commits. Not really raining, not fully clear either. People carried umbrellas without opening them sometimes, like everybody knew it could change again soon. Wet roads, clear sky, sunlight stretching through puddles. The rain stopped for a minute right before I got home. Small dark marks on my sleeve, slowly fading back to normal. I hung the hoodie near the door and watched the floor dry quietly. Still used it anyway, even with the broken wheel. Kept pulling to the left side, every aisle, every turn. One hand pushing harder without noticing at first. The cart made a small sound near the freezer section. Grabbed the first one outside, didn't check the wheels at all. Only noticed something felt off near the fruit and drink aisle. The front corner kept shaking over the tile line slowly. Someone looked over once, then went back to shopping. There was water near the seafood side for melted ice or rain, maybe. The wheel dragged through it loudly and squeaked for half the store after. I almost switched carts twice when I passed the empty stack. Still kept using the same one, like I'd already committed somehow. Still used it anyway, even when it veered sideways. My wrist started adjusting before I thought about it. Someone stocking shelves nearby, moved boxes without speaking. The fluorescent lights above made everything feel too clean. A bag of chips kept sliding toward the corner every turn. I pushed it back absent-mindedly next to the cold drink bottles. The wheel rattled hardest near the instant noodle aisle. Echoed more than it should have in the almost empty store. Outside the big front windows, the pavement still looked wet. Shopping carts lined together, holding little drops of rain. I stopped near the self-checkout, just listening to the sound. the wheels spinning unevenly while the cart stayed still somehow. Funny how quickly small problems become normal. After 10 quiet minutes, your hands stop resisting them. I could have changed it earlier, probably should have, honestly. Still pushing the same cart all the way to the end. Still used it anyway, through every crooked turn. One wheel slightly dragging under the bright store lights. The parking lot smelled like rain. When I rolled it back outside, the wheel kept shaking softly until I let the handle go. Dropped the same sock twice, halfway up the stairs again. One hand holding wet towels, the other pushing hair back. The basket pressed my arm, leaving lines on my sleeve. Everything smelled like soft dinner and rain from earlier outside. The stair light turned on late after I reached the second floor. For a second I just stood there, listening to the washing machines below. One gray sock slipped out first, landed near the metal rail. I picked it up without stopping, then dropped it again. One floor later, the hoodie on top was still warm from the dryer near the back, steam fading from the fabric. Every time I shifted the basket, someone opened their apartment door just long enough for light to spill out, then closed it quietly again. Before I reached the next landing, dropped the same sock twice, started laughing to myself a little. The basket kept tilting sideways every few steps upward. My sleeves smelled like detergent mixed with outside air somehow. I stopped near the window halfway, watching water slide down the glass. The towel kept slipping lower, dragging near my knees sometimes. I fixed it without looking, like my hands already knew how. There was a receipt in the basket, stuck to the side from moisture. I peeled it off slowly, then folded it into my pocket. A scooter passed outside, through the wet parking lot below. Headlights moving across the stairwell wall for half a second at a time. I reached my floor eventually, keys already in my mouth, still holding the same sock, crumpled in one hand somehow. Funny how small things take longer than they should at night. Wet fabric, dim hallways, slow steps between floors. Nothing really happened except things falling out repeatedly. Still feels like part of the evening now, more than anything else does. Dropped the same sock twice before finally getting inside. Left the basket near the doorway without putting anything away. Yet the room still smelled quiet from clothes fresh out the dryer. I hung the sock over the chair and watched it drip for a while. Saw it near the crosswalk first, small tear by the shoulder line. Not big enough to notice fast unless you walk behind for a while. Same dark jacket as everybody lately, same white shoes hit in wet pavement. You kept fixing your sleeve sometimes, but never touched that part once. I almost sped up beside you, then the signal turned green early. A bike passed between us slowly, so I just stayed where I was us there was a cafe playing music through a half-open door. Cups stacked near the counter, light rain marks drying near the entrance. Kept thinking maybe somebody else already told you, maybe you knew the whole time. Maybe it didn't matter anyway. Almost said something every time we stopped walking. The words came up halfway and disappeared before they landed. He kept heading straight ahead like the night already had a direction. I stayed 2 steps behind, trying to decide for too long. He stopped once near a vending machine, looking through the drink buttons. I looked away at passing cars like I wasn't paying attention. The tear moved when the wind hit, small thread hanging near the back. Funny how tiny things can hold on to your focus all evening. I thought about tapping your shoulder just once and pointing quietly, but my earbud wire got caught on the zipper near my hoodie. By the time I fixed it, you were already crossing again. Blue bus lights moving across the sidewalk for half a second at a time. Some people become part of your night without ever speaking once. Same street, same signals, same cold air at every corner. I started wondering if I would remember this tomorrow, or just forget it completely once I got home and took my shoes off. Almost said something right before you turned the corner. Street light hitting the torn fabric for the last time that night, and you disappeared past the bakery without looking back. Once I stood at the crossing light a little longer than I needed to. Halfway down the next block, I stopped near a parked car, trying to remember if the light was green back there. Everyone else crossed with me, so it probably was. Still turned around once through the traffic noise behind us. There was a delivery bike waiting near the corner store, headlights shaking slightly against the wet road lines. My earbud volume was low, left side quieter than the right. Maybe that's why the crossing sound never stayed in my head tonight. I kept replaying the last few seconds walking through it, but all I remembered clearly was someone carrying an umbrella. Looked back at the signal from halfway down the street. Cars already moving normally, like nothing strange happened. I slowed down for a moment while everybody passed around me, then started walking again before the next light change. A bus went by too quickly, windows glowing pale blue. I checked the crossing sign again, even though I couldn't see it well anymore. Someone laughed near the pharmacy, automatic doors opening behind them. The sound reached me late, mixed with tires on wet pavement. I put my phone back in my pocket without checking the screen. Hands cold from the air outside, hoodie sleeves covering half my fingers. For a second I considered walking back to the intersection, just to prove nothing happened. Then the thought faded on its own. Funny how your mind blanks out during the most ordinary moments. Crossing lights, shoe steps, small sounds at the curbside. Everything kept without waiting for certainty. The city didn't seem confused, only me for a minute. Look back at the signal one more time before turning home. The crosswalk already empty. Under the white street lights, someone else started crossing without thinking about it twice. I kept walking slowly, trying not to think about it anymore. Pushed the cafe door too fast without moving the wire first. Felt the left side pull suddenly before the music cut in half. My shoulder turned awkwardly, trying not to drop my phone. Someone behind me stopped walking, holding the door half open. One ear still playing softly, the other filled with cup sounds. Ice moving somewhere near the counter, milk steaming in the back. I nodded like nothing happened, even though it obviously did. The wire stretched across my sleeve before slipping loose again. Stood near the entrance longer than I needed to, untangling the cord slowly next to the napkin stand. Pretended nothing happened while fixing the wire at the table. Music only playing on one side for the first few minutes inside. Rain marks drying on the window, people talking under soft lights. I wrapped the cord around my fingers without noticing for a while. The drink arrived too quickly, I almost reached with the wrong hand. The loose earbud brushed the cup before falling near my sleeve. Someone laughed behind me loudly, then quieter after that. Outside, the glass cars rolled through, fading rainwater. I tried putting the earbud back, but the size still sounded lower. So I kept switching ears every couple songs or so. There was a scratch near the plug I hadn't noticed before tonight. Maybe it'd always been there under the fold near my pocket. Funny how small interruptions change the shape of an evening. One pulled wire, 1 second of silence in one ear. After a while, the music sounded normal again. Still touching the chord sometimes, just to make sure it stayed there. Pretended nothing happened when I stood back up to leave. Careful with the door this time, holding the wire closer to my chest. The song changed near the sidewalk right after I stepped outside, both ears working again under the wet streetlights. Crossed too fast near the corner store, then felt the sandal bend sideways. Stopped under the crossing light, trying to push the strap back through. Cars rolled past slowly beside me, water still shining on the road. My left foot started moving different after that first broken step. There was music from the parked car, low enough to blend with traffic. I kept walking toward the station, dragging rubber across the sidewalk. Every block felt longer, with one foot scraping behind. Still didn't feel worth turning back, so I kept going anyway. Dragging one step behind through wet streets and signal lights. Hood up from the leftover rain, head down through the city noise. music low inside my ear, bass moving soft with the traffic. I could've stopped somewhere earlier, still walked all the way like that. Outside the convenience store window, my reflection looked half asleep. One sandal folding near the front. Every time I stepped too hard, someone passed holding takeout bags. Steam rising near the crosswalk. The air smelled like rain and oil mixed together above the road. I tried fixing the strap again near the bus stop railing once, but it slid right back out slowly before the next light changed. Funny how small things change the rhythm of the night. One broken step repeating under traffic lights and bus sounds. The city kept moving smoothly while I dragged one foot home. Headlights sliding across puddles without slowing down for anyone. Dragging one step behind past the last open store tonight. Left foot scraping softly under pale white street lights. By the time I reached my block, I stopped trying to fix anything, just followed the sound of my steps all the way back home slowly. Just walking like always, hands in my pockets again. Green light crosswalk sound, same timing as every night. Don't really know what I'm thinking, don't really need to tonight. One earbud barely working, cars passing from my left side. Past the pharmacy sign, still flickering near the corner. Someone laughing too loud outside the burger place. I looked up for a second, then back down at the road. There's a crack near the bus stop, I step over every time. Same jacket zipped halfway, same store closing at 10. Same bike chain near the stairs, still hasn't moved yet. A delivery scooter passed me without slowing down. The wind stayed for a bit, then everything felt normal again. Just walking like always, nothing special going on. Red light changing slowly while nobody talks at all. Don't really know where time went, don't really check anymore. My playlist reached the last song, then started from the top. Someone dragged a chair inside, I heard it through the window. A train moved somewhere far away, but I couldn't really see it. I almost checked my phone, then forgot what for. Kept walking past my street before turning back around. The vending machine near building 3 still makes that buzzing sound. And the alley by the parking lot smells like rain somehow. There's a dog that always watches from the same small gate. I slowed down without noticing, like I always do there. Nothing happened tonight, that's probably why I'll remember it. The air felt cold for a minute, then not anymore. A car door closed somewhere, shoes scraping on the sidewalk. I kept walking home at the same speed the whole time. Just walking like always, street lights lighting